Welcome to Country Stitchers. I'm Liz and Deb is somewhere in Las Vegas, hopefully enjoying her time away. But I am with Pat Young at Stitches Unlimited in Lancaster, who's just been in Nashville for the week.
Yes.
So tell us about it.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful market. This year we had over 140 designers.
Wow.
Some of them doubled up in their spaces, their little, rooms that they make up like little shops. There were over 200 retail shops that were there. It was the biggest one they've had so far.
That's
and
amazing.
It's very, very well run by Yarn Tree. It was Beth and...
Is that who sponsors it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's Beth and Larry Johnson who have Yarn Tree. And they do an incredible job with it. And it was, I think I went to 3 classes with different designers, which was a lot of fun.
Okay.
They have meetings with retailers, meetings with the designers, and then we also do a wrap-up meeting, which I was in charge of, which I really enjoyed. And we
So
had over 50 people for that.
it's very much an industry convention then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It truly is, yes.
So I thought it was more for a display and introduction. I didn't realize all of the other side, the convention classes, meetings.
And they're all, and the classes, the designers have put together for the retailers, but they have your shop in mind, that you can, have those classes in your shop if you'd like to. So
Nice.
they're like 45-minute classes. So they basically explain the project, and they give you the kit, and then if you complete it and you're interested in doing it as a class at your shop, they will supply that for you.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So in your shop with combination needlepoint and cross stitch, you were mentioning earlier when we were talking, they have needlepoint present down there as well?
Yes, a few. One of my favorites, Painted Pony, which features a lot of Mary Charles pieces,
Okay.
and Mary Charles is a local artist from Lancaster, and I'm very excited about a piece that we're going to be featuring in probably September, October at a special trunk show.
Okay.
And it's actually one of our, I'd say, what would you say? Iconic buildings in Lancaster County.
Yeah.
The Central Market building, and it was a beautiful piece. So I'm very excited to see it in a needlepoint.
I'll bet.
Mm-hmm. And I enjoy setting up the stitch guides and the threads for each of the pieces.
Okay. So what happens when it's sundown and all the classes are done? Do you guys have things that you do to keep yourselves busy?
Yes, well, they always have a manager's cocktail hour,
Okay.
which is a lot of fun. We all get together and just, some of us sing, some of us tell jokes, some of us, just talk about what's going on at market, what's special. It's just, between retailers and designers, it's like old friends week.
Oh, fun.
Everybody gets together and we go out to dinner sometimes together. I know some of the designers have pizza parties in their room because they're exhausted, so they want to get to bed for the next day, but it's so much fun. And it's a sister weekend for me. I take my 2 sisters along with me to help me shop.
I look forward to meeting Shirley. I've met Jane.
Yeah.
She's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned earlier, too, about something coming out starting in June. You got to visit at length with Brenda Gervais.
Yes.
And there's a piece she's doing. You want to tell us about that?
Yes, it's called Coming to America. And hello, Ivan.
This is Ivan. He's visiting with us.
And she she put this piece together and designed it for the 400th anniversary celebration of the Pilgrims coming to America.
Okay.
And it's going to be presented to shops on September 5th, which is when they actually left on the 6th, but that's a Sunday, so we're starting at September 5th.
Okay.
It's a 66-day piece. Hopefully you can complete it in that amount of time, because November 9th was when they landed in Plymouth. And if not, she said that's fine too, but we'll have a celebration to start it, and then we'll have a celebration at the end of it, where that celebration includes an extra pattern, and that pattern will have fabric with it. So you could make a pillow, you could make a pin keep, whatever you want with that. But it's in a special box. The box has the logo of Coming to America. It's more of a band sampler.
Okay.
I noticed that it's narrow and it's long. The box will have in it the pattern, and then the shop will place the fabric and the threads in the box.
Okay.
So you can keep it all together, and you have a special commemorative box for it too. The women on the Mayflower had a very hard first year, and quite a few of them died.
Mhm.
So Brenda was reading a book about this. I forget what the name of it was, but it was about all the women that came over on the Mayflower. And
Okay.
the very first sampler, American sampler that was completed, was by Miles Standish's daughter, who was 12 years old.
Wow.
And that's kind of where I think Brenda got her idea
You
for
said
it.
that was Laura.
Yes,
Yeah.
but she is so excited about this piece, and that excitement transferred to me, because I hope you show like little bits and pieces of it to the group, because it's just a wonderful piece, and then they can sign up for it here at the shop.
You know,
It really looks like a fabulous piece.
so you'll be telling us more about what you're doing here as we get closer to
Definitely.
June, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Awesome. I came to visit and pick up my order from Nashville, and then I'm going to show some pictures of some of the things that you brought back in the video here. There's a new selection of fabric that Pat added to the shop. It's gorgeous. It's by Picture This Plus, and there are some other manufacturers' fabrics there as well. 2 or 3 of these I have on my list of fabrics to pick up for my stash. They're just beautiful. There's some new tea canisters by Needlework Press. And they have tea and then a little pattern in the little card that sits in the front that tells you the type of tea. And I did sample the tea that Pat had some samples of. It's just delicious. Noteworthy Needle has out a little bracelet pattern by Janice. And then Manny Didana, a set of smalls. I'm just looking at first blush at the different areas of patterns that Pat has out here. This is Shepherd's Bush. Later you'll see some bling that Shepherd's Bush has out that I show in some photos at the end of this. This is a collaboration between Heartstring Samplery and Plum Street Samplers. They're very pretty patterns. These are Brenda Gervais. This kit here that I'm about to show you is Perennial Pinwheels. It's a piece by Hands On Design, and you can get everything you need to stitch and finish those pieces. It's all packaged for you. There are seasonal pins that go in the little pinwheels. There's twill to finish the edges on all of them. And then there's fabric. Stephanie did the fabric. And there's fabric for each one of those pinwheels. So it's pretty much a turnkey project right there. The fabric is just beautifully matched to the twill. Pat talked about all of the different
collaborations that were done this year among designers and manufacturers. When you come into her shop, you'll see kits that involve finishing pieces by Lady Dot, design collaborations between Plum Street Samplers, Heartstring Samplery, or Hands-On Design and Summerhouse Stitches. It's fun to look at all the different things that are going on in the industry now. These things that I took pictures of here are just a few of the things that were set out in Pat's shop. The work continues in punch needle, cross stitch, smalls, samplers. There are new designs from Hands Across the Sea. So come in and see it all.
We just wanted to touch base and share with those of you who are local to the area and want to come peruse some of the things that came back from Nashville, that they're here at Stitches Unlimited now. And we really appreciate all the time that you put in bringing all those things to your shop.
Thank you. It's part of my job, and it's also, I just love doing it. It's great.
But we appreciate it too. Thanks, Pat.
You're quite welcome.
And as always, share the joy of needlework. Bye-bye.
Hurry home, Deb. Miss ya. Bye.